The reason why we call Art of Drawers is that it is getting more and more difficult to get things from the bottom drawer because we have to go down on our knees to reach for the items at the back of the cabinet drawers. And this made things a lot easier. My installer was great. He was very professional. He actually had to do a little bit modification to the drawer to accommodate the pipes at the back wall. And that was really good.
The best part of my job with Art of Drawers is to really give a customer a transformed space. More specifically, the older generation, when they get into a space, they just can't do as much as they could anymore. But with the accessibility of the drawers and the better functionality with the current cabinets, they're like, oh wow, I can do this again. I can reach for that plate, and it's the smallest things, but it really makes a big difference for them. Best story I've had is just, someone was unsure. They were excited about what they saw at a home show. When I got done, it was probably my 12th or 13th install, but it was a large job, but I was able to get it done in one day just through process. And they were like, well, I didn't think you would be that fast. And then they opened up their divider shelves and saw how organized it was, their pantry. They could reach everything now. They had all these new features. And I think they were speechless. They were just like, I don't know what to say. And they just hugged me. And it was just they hugged me, I think, 2 more times before I left. And they're like, thank you so much. Thank you for the hugs.
Training was very detailed, and that you experience a couple of practice training. Basically, you go to your family and friends and go to their kitchen and start designing, and you have somebody that show you how it has to be done, and you have a chance to ask all of your questions. That helps you to just have that confidence when you actually go to the real appointment. Biggest design challenge was a retired nurse, Miss Susan. And when I went to her house, she just retired and she had 3 kids. She was a cook and a baker, and she had a lot of gadgets in the kitchen. And when I walked in, I was like, how am I going to design and fit everything and organize everything? So what we did, we designed everything and we categorized her kitchen after the installation was done. When I went there, I helped her to just categorize and put all the pots and pans. We tried to fit everything right. At the end, she was so thankful.
I feel great about leading the training experience because I get to see not only the installs that I got to do succeed, but the installs of my installers, watch them start to become successful. And that's really what makes you feel like you're a part of something bigger than yourself. My best installation experience was with a customer here in Atlanta, and she had Parkinson's. And the Parkinson's Foundation actually paid for half of her design. The designer worked with her and really designed something that made the difference with her, because on that install, when I installed it, it was the difference in between her husband having to bring home food for the past 3 or 4 years because she couldn't cook at home any longer, to now having custom pull-out drawers in her kitchen, and her appliances and everything that she needed was available to her. And it was very emotional when she got to call her husband, because we finished the install early that day, and told him that she was going to be cooking dinner that night. That was a very special moment.
In one word, I would say amazing.